Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Goddess Queen 1111 Tarot. Welcome. I hope everyone is high vibing. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yarning. Please share, like, and subscribe and follow to the channel if you think this message resonates with you. If you are new, welcome. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate you for supporting my channel, and I thank you so much. Just being here with me at this present moment. All right, so I already have shuffled three cards, came out, and it's you stepping into your comfort zone. You in your north node right now, collective. I feel like that you see through the bigger picture of a situation here, and it's the end of a tough cycle. It's about to get ready to approach. Okay, so when I am picking up here that let's start off with looking at the bigger picture. You went through a lot in your life, okay? You went through a lot of betrayals, a lot of backstab, and you seen people true colors, how low vibrational people are, and you seen the jealousy in people, that's looking at the bigger picture. Like, you looked at the bigger picture and you seen how people really were. And yeah, and you did took a step back. Ever since that you took a step back and chose to have an awakening, to see through the bigger picture, a lot of y'all done stepped into your north node. Okay, since a lot of y'all have stepped into your north node, tower moment's been hitting a lot of people because you activated your third eye, you activated your north node, and that's by you stepping into your power, starting to open up to see both sides of the situation instead of one sided of a situation. And ever since then, you started seeing through people true colors. Tower moments has been happening towards a lot of people because you stepped into your north node, you stepped into your power. Okay, you realize that if you don't need, not if you don't need no validation from nobody. You realize that. You realize you don't need no validation from nobody. A lot of y'all has started validating yourself. A lot of y'all looked in the mirror and realized that you are good enough. Okay. And a lot of y'all just started loving on yourselves. We got fear here. See, a lot of people wanted y'all to be in fear, but a lot of y'all came out of fear. Instead of you being in fear, you chose to resolved in the energy of love. Okay, so you chose love over everything. You got a lot of people are worried because of the love that you pour into yourself. This was a learning experience for you. And you do have a guardian angel around you. So you got a lot of people are worried. They are in fear because they don't even know what their future looking like. They don't know what the unknown looking like for them. So I guess they wants to be jealous and envy of you because you trust yourself and you trust your inner voice. And not only that, you trust that whatever the spirit divine is guiding you. Okay. And you got a lot of people feeling some type of way because you in your north node and you have released negative energy. Okay. So you have released negative energy and people is upset because you freed yourself from all these jealous, envy, backstabbing energies that just don't serve you anymore. Yeah, that right here activated your abundance. The moment when you freed yourself from negative energies and started pouring love into yourself, not just only that, accepting things that for what they are, accepting the way how people behaviors are for what they are. When you started accepting that and started acknowledging self and understanding your journey, um yeah, you activate this abundance that's happening for you. Yeah, you're not letting the past hold you back at all. You're not letting the past hold you back in South Node energy. Yeah, you put a depth to a lot here. Ever since you put a depth here, everything is starting to begin for you. You're starting to see changes here. And because you chose to be disciplined with divine and everything to accomplish what you set your mind to, this, like I said, it's putting a lot of tower moment to a lot of people here because you stepped up in your purpose. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Give me, what else? This is making a lot of people upset, in denial. Okay? Yeah, you got a lot of people that's in denial. People don't want to acknowledge your growth, your healing. People don't want to acknowledge that, you stepping in and saying who you say you are. People don't want to acknowledge that at all. Yeah, Spirit said your hard work is paying off. Okay, so your hard work is paying off because you choose to accept. Here it said, I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. And you understand you cannot control people. You can't guide people to, you can guide, but what I'm saying is, like, it's up to them if they want to, want to be guided. Some people just don't want to be guided because everybody think they know everything and stuff. They think their way is the right way until they start seeing themselves start going through a lot of tower moments, and they start seeing a lot of stuff is bad happening for them. But they looking at you and they like, oh, they seeing, how divine is favoring, or the universe, both divine and the universe favoring in your life, and and seeing how good things are happening in your life, how happy you are. I mean, you got people that's jealous, and then you got people that's envying you from behind. Once they can do the same thing if they want to, but they choose not to. Instead, they choose to want to dispute negativity when it come down to jealousy and envy here, because they want to stay in that south node, low vibrational attitude. Okay, yeah, the Most High God is at work in your favor. All right, and not only that, number 10 is a completion. So things are completing for you. Spirit wants you to know whatever you have been doing for yourself, by healing, loving on yourself, nurturing yourself, taking time out to understand life, understand life, and from both sides, dark and light, for you to, in order for you to be balanced. Things are being successful for you. I do see rewards, achievements here, and all that is associated with good luck, prosperity, and business sector for a lot of y'all. But yeah, but the Most High God is proud of y'all. You should be proud of yourself. Like I said, your hard work is paying off, and it is about to be the end of a tough cycle that's about to get ready to approach. See, the Most High God isolated you for a reason, okay? The Most High God isolated you for a reason here, because the people who was doing all this secretive, sneaky stuff behind your back, you didn't know nothing about it, It's like divine seen everything what these people have done to you. Divine seen it all, and so have your ancestors, and so have the angels, and and they seen it all, and that's why divine chose, gave you that calling, that wake-up call, gave you that calling to step up in your power, to step into your comfort zone and step in your north node, right? And that's why divine isolated you for a reason. Okay, but a lot of y'all been staying to yourself. A lot of y'all been staying to yourselves. Okay, all right. A lot of y'all just, been staying to yourself. That's another thing why people are upset and mad, because, they can't use your energy, and they can't use your energy. They can't use your vulnerability. They just cannot play on your weakness. They can't play on your mindset, and everything. But your ancestors are protecting you 100%, most definitely. And another thing too, I want to say too about these ancestors, in order, because some of y'all don't understand this, and I said this before, in order for your ancestors to start protecting you, because some of your, if you weak, I just seen 1010. If you're weak, your ancestors are weak too. So if you have not stepped into your north node, if you have not activated your third eye, if you have not stepped into your north node, best believe that your ancestors are weak and so are you. The only way for your ancestors to be in their power and for them to grow stronger, for them to recognize their power on the other side of the end of the realm, you have to recognize your power in the physical. When you start recognizing your power in the physical and stepping into your comfort zone and your north node and changing the game by, you know what I'm saying, staying strong and going through these challenges that everybody's been giving you, these challenges that's been coming to you left and right. When you start standing up for yourself, standing in your power, standing up for all, standing up against the entity, against the devil, when you start doing all that, that's when your ancestor, the more stronger that you are, the more powerful that you are, that your ancestors are stronger in power too, and they will protect you 100%. Some people don't know that. Some people just think like, oh no, my ancestors never just protect me. No, if they're not strong enough on the other side, because see, you gotta understand, like ancestors around on the other side get confused. They get confused. They don't know where their strength and power is at. They're confused on the other side. They don't even know how to activate their own powers while they on the other side of the realm. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, start stepping in and activating, you know what I'm saying, it's like somehow it's like it gets them, it boosts some power in them. You gotta understand that you are your own ancestor. Okay, you are your own ancestors and you walking in your ancestors journey here. Yeah, we got forgiveness here. So yeah, so you forgave a lot of people. You forgave these people, and that's another thing that's very healthy to do, is forgive, because we always want to keep our hearts open. We don't want to have a closed heart, because if we have a closed heart because we bitter, we angry, because the way how people backstabbed us, betrayed us, did a lot of things to us to hurt us, if we hold on to that anger and that bitterness, that we blocking our abundance. Okay, so like I said, this mess, like I said, you have to have your heart space still open into forgiving, learning, understanding, and still move with love. Okay, but if you don't, like I said, you block your blessings. Okay, you block your abundance. All right, a lot of y'all have free will to do what you want to do. Okay, just like the people who backstabbed you, still in jealousy, jealous of you, envy of you, they got free will too. They got free will to even stay in that negative energy or step into their north node. But a lot of them chose to still stay in this negative energy. And that's why a lot of people would be losing a lot. Okay, they will not be abundant. They will not be having healthy relationships, even in their love life, even with their children, even with their family. It will not be healthy at all. Okay. And not only that, the people on the outskirts who they interact with, it will never be healthy for them, because they living off the energy of negativity with no love, with no pure heart. Okay. But a lot of y'all have free will to step into your power, step into your north node, and change the game. Okay. So we got positivity. Like I said, a lot of y'all have free will to step in your power and step in to change the game. Okay, to stay in that positive level. And if some of y'all say, "Well, to it's hard to think of a positive way," actually, it is a challenge. Okay, it is a challenge, but at the same dang on time, learn how to exercise the brain of thinking positive, think of positive of image, or think of positive things. And another thing is, listening to positive affirmations, you know, positivity affirmations. Not just only that, you know, always watch positive things on TV and everything. I know I have a habit sometime off and on. I like to watch something, you know, that's like out of the ordinary that I know I shouldn't be watching sometimes, but you know, but watch, you know, always watch some positive things. It's always healthy to watch positive things. And not only that, listen to positive affirmations, you know, and everything. It helps you a lot, okay? We got good things come to those who believe, okay? Yeah, it said it in yellow. It's in yellow though, but that's what it said. Good things come to those who believe. So those who believe good things are coming to you. You know, if you're manifesting major money, that's going to come to you too. But it's all up to you of how you want things to turn in your life, okay? But yeah, yeah, since you've been in solitude, I mean, this right here just got a lot of people babble right now. And not only that, then a lot of people here that's been doing spell work on you, you know, taking that risk of doing spell work on you. I mean, you know, only how that spell work do not work is because you're in your power. When you're in your power, they can't do nothing. They can't do anything. Yeah. Excuse me. Ooh. Sorry. It is so important to keep your chakras balanced, all 7 of your chakras balanced. Okay. Number 10 came out again. So like I said, things are completing around you. You completed something because it said end of the tough cycle for some of you. All right. A lot of y'all got good deeds coming in. Okay. So things are coming to fruition here. All right. That's what I am picking up here because you choose to forgive and be fulfilled, okay, and be successful, all right, and obtain your attitude, obtain how you feel about others, obtain many things, aspect of your life, okay. You do got some arrogant people around you. And then not only that, you having a lot of compassion. You do got some arrogant people around you. They feel like ain't nothing is not finished. Although not a final ending, they feel like it's not a final ending. But no, not for them. But it is a final ending for you. Okay, a lot of y'all stepped into your divine being energy. Okay, like I said, a lot of y'all walked away from people that just not serving you. Okay. Yeah, we got respect. So it's a lot of you respect yourself. You know, it's a lot of respect here because you setting healthy boundaries. You're loving on yourself. People are seeing that right now. Yeah, I mean, you released it a lot. You released it a lot. Okay, you released it a lot of people. You see angel numbers. That's because your angels in them are speaking to you. You know, they give you angel numbers to let you know how much they're proud of you. You know, they want to know what you're going to be moving into the next step in the next 48 hours to 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Self-love, self-care is the best love. All right. A lot of y'all are very grounded. So make sure you get outside to the park or something. Get out in that grass. Go hug a tree. You know, stay grounded and stay positive here. We got rejoice. So a lot of y'all should be in this energy right now, rejoicing right now, being thankful, being grateful with divine for loving you and protecting you and your ancestors. Some of these people here that was backstabbed you and jealous and envy you, getting their ass whooped by the ancestors, you know. And yes, another thing too, Spirit wants you to know, see yourself being abundance in this lifetime. Stay positive at all times, okay? So it's very, very important that you do that, to stay abundance at all times, okay? A lot of y'all in the Queen of Swords energy, a lot of y'all protecting what matters to you, and a lot of y'all in your Emperor energy, and a lot of y'all making a lot of empowerment choices here, okay? So a lot of y'all stepping into your power. So both y'all balancing your masculine and feminine energy. All right. Yeah, it's the end of the world. So yeah, end of the world. I mean, it's the end of the world. I mean, the world card means something here is completed here. So you should celebrate life and welcome in new energy. It's time for you to be open to new energies because I mean, your journey is continuing on. Your journey is never over. It's never over. I mean, when you level up, it's always say new level, new devils. You know what I'm saying? But instead of some of y'all being in the Nine of Swords, a lot of y'all trust in the present moment. Okay, so a lot of y'all are just moving forward and trusting the present moment. You believing in yourself and you believing in divine. I mean, a lot of y'all are confident enough with the Chariot here. Y'all moving forward. Okay, and y'all know that the universe got you. As you give, you shall receive. All right. I'm just gonna pick out a few little tarot cards out here. I'm not gonna be long on these tarots. Anyway, yeah, we got Three of Wands here. So a lot of y'all making forward planning here. Y'all moving forward here with the Three of Wands here. So it's just telling me here, you have the energy, and you realizing your goals here, so you know what you need to do as you make these plans. I mean, I see you very confident, but this is you seeing through the bigger picture, like I just said, seeing things for what they are. Three of Swords, especially when the Three of Swords, when, like I said, you see things exactly for what they are, so you overcoming that. Yeah, death here. Yeah, you overcoming that, you let go, and you are embracing a new beginning here for yourself. Yeah, you got the Four of Swords here. So it's telling me here you did a lot of healing, resting, taking time off for yourself, and you understand that you needed to discover your value, yourself, Yeah, you got the Sun card here, okay? So it's telling me here, stay optimistic, appreciate the things that what you do have, okay? Yeah, like I said, you got a lot of people are watching you from afar. A lot of gossip going on here, but they're seeing how you taking care of the details, and they seeing how you stand in control of yourself. That's why why they jealous. Yeah, the Two of Cups is here. Like I said, you partnering up with divine in the universe. You coming together with divine here. But then this is you pouring the love into yourself, knowing your worth, and knowing that your worth is the deepest kind of love. So knowing your worth, your worth is everything. Yeah, you trusting your intuition here. You letting your intuition guide you to the truth. Okay, so yeah, to the truth of people, mystery. How people are, how they really are. Yeah, that's the truth. A lot of y'all getting a breakthrough too. So Spirit said be ready for a breakthrough to success. Okay. Yeah, look at divine coming out. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if you was in the Nine of Wands, had a fight, a battle, going through spiritual warfare, you understand that you are strong. You are strong as long as you needed to be strong to be through going through these challenges, right? But divine said, I'm always here with you. Like I said, you partnered up with divine. And it said right here, and as you are being partnered up with divine, you loving on yourself, and you learning, you learning more. Like divine is helping you learn more, as you continue on loving on yourself. Ten of Wands here, you got a lot of people are burdened though. They're burdened, because you steady moving forward, and you're not looking back, and you're not going back to them. You loving and you caring for yourself first, and that's the thing they don't even like. They just want you to stay in that Three of Swords energy, being heartbroken. Okay, one more. Yeah, but see, justice is served though. Like I said, justice is served here. People here with this Seven of Wands here, these people are blocked, or you got your boundaries up, healthy boundaries here. I mean, you actively holding true to your value. I mean, you standing strong. I mean, you setting some healthy boundaries, and you meant what you meant. Justice is here. Justice is here. And people here are very, very confused right now because you speak your truth in fairness to yourself. And that's what's making you balance with the Queen of Wands here. I didn't even see on the dang on table here. That's telling me here that you just create, you creatively, you are creatively, you creatively, naturally loving on yourself more than ever. Okay. And people here is not used to that. I was tongue tied. Oh my God. Yeah, I was tongue tied. If you think this message resonate with you, you know what I'm saying? Please hit that like button. Look at this. I'm telling you, look at the ancestors. They ain't playing with you. It said it is time to heal any invisible fault line that runs through you. And that is exactly what y'all did. Y'all healed all your childhood traumas, pains, abandonment issues, all that stuff that y'all had abused. A lot of y'all had um, healed that, you know. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's how you activate your ancestors, when you start healing old wounds, you know, that's probably been running in the family for so many years and stuff. And by you healing all that, you being the first one in the family to break family general curses. I mean, this will get your ancestors so strong and so powerful, and then they want to protect you, because now you're their baby now, because they want to protect you, because see, you chose to free will, okay, to step in your power, to step in your north node, to heal yourself, okay, see through the bigger picture of what is going on with the family around you, and what's going on within yourself, of your behavior and stuff. And by you have did all that, now you done put in the hard work. Your hard work is paying off, and it's close to the end of a tough cycle. And like I said, abundance, y'all gonna be very, very abundant. We got the T reading. It said, don't surround yourself with drama and gossip. No secret is safe. And I feel like a lot of y'all are not surrounding yourself with drama and gossip, because you see that is no secret is safe. Because a lot of people, what they like to do, they like to gossip, right? They like to gossip, tell everybody business. And it's just sad, though. Yeah. We got candles. Sorry, y'all. I'm having a heartburn. It said, allow your passion. Hold on. All right, it said, allow your passions to become your purpose. One more. It said the universe. It said, there is a creative genius in you awaiting to be unleashed. So yeah, you have a creativity, a creative genius in you that's awaiting to be unleashed, okay? I said one more, but let me do another one. So make sure, you know, tap into you. This is like a lot of y'all tapping into your comfort zone. A lot of y'all tap into your north node, because you understand that you have a creative genius in you awaiting to be unleashed. Okay? We got witch hat. It said you're always had the power. You just have to believe and own it. So yeah, you always had the power, collective. You just had to believe it and own it, okay? That's what you had to do. You had to own that. All right? It said when you visualize, you can materialize and make it happen. So keep manifesting, because you're making things happen, collective. All right? Let me give you your universal message. And then we're going to close out this cycle, you know. And I hope y'all enjoyed this message. This was a positive message for you. I'll be trying to make these type of messages positive, so just bear with me. I know sometimes my messages are never positive, but I'm always on y'all side, though, when it come down to these readings, though, for a fact, because, you know, I can see through this shit, you know. Wicked never wins. The devil never wins. When God got your battle, God ain't gonna play. He got your battle. Okay? When have you ever known that the Most High God ever had lost the battle when it come down to his children? Never. All right? It says here, your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy version of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears and insecurities to stand in the way. All right, collective? So, like I said, your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe. So keep continuing on. Keep stepping in your power in your north node. Keep looking at the bigger pictures, releasing all negative energy, meeting the universe halfway, you know. Hold only a bright, happy version of yourself. Like I just said, stand in the positive vibes, you know, positive vibes only, you know, respecting yourself, releasing yourself, grounding yourself, you know, because you got good deeds that is coming towards you. All right. And not only that, you know, that will be with some type of successful outcome. And don't allow your fears and insecurities to stand in your way. If you do, like I said, a lot of y'all have worked through your fears, and that's how I seen, and that's why a lot of people are mad at you, because you did work through your fears and you are stepping in your power, okay, big time. That's why a tower moment is causing for a lot of people, because you're not insecure and you're not in your fears, and you're not insecure because you love yourself enough. You value yourself, you put yourself first, and that's very, very important. That's why a lot of y'all hard work is paying off, and that's why y'all are very, very close to the end of a tough cycle approach. Okay, so pat yourself on the back, be proud of yourself. I love you, you should love you. And yeah, the universe love you, God love you, your ancestor love you. We are proud of you. Okay, you should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of y'all. Thank y'all so much for just listening to me. Thank you so much taking advice from me. Thank you so much for being so supportive. And just, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough to say that how much I really do appreciate you. All right. Until next time, stay high vibing, stay positive, and yeah, stay prayed up too. All right. Peace.